Prime Minister Narendra Modi has paid his last respects to former UP Chief Minister Kalyan Singh at his residence a few moments ago. Kalyan Singh died on Saturday in Lucknow due to sepsis and multiple organ failure. He was 89. The senior BJP leader has been undergoing treatment in the intensive care unit at the Sanjay Gandhi Postgraduate Institute of Medical Sciences in Uttar Pradesh capital Lucknow since 4th of July. On Friday, his condition deteriorated, following which he was placed on dialysis, and he lost his battle early this morning.
एक सामर्थ्यवान नेता खोया है। हम उनके भरपाई के लिए उनके आदर्शों, उनको संकल्पों को लेकर के अधिकतम पुरुषार्थ करें और उनके सपनों को पूरा करने में कोई कमी न रखें।
Alok Pandey joins us for the very latest on this. Alok, take us through what's really happening at this point. In pictures, we see the governor there, chief minister, and even the BJP chief along with the Prime Minister paying their last respects.
Well, yes, indeed. I think Mr. Modi was there a while ago and he spent around 10 to 15 minutes at the Mall Avenue residence of Mr. Kalyan Singh. And we heard him talk about Mr. Singh's legacy as a BJP leader and as a politician. And he died yesterday. He died around 9:15 p.m. in the night yesterday. And the Chief Minister has been first at the hospital and then at his residence continuously. We are expecting some more dignitaries later in the day, including Rajnath Singh, the Defence Minister, and other senior leaders, Amit Shah, the Home Minister, and more people. So his body will be in Lucknow till about 2:30 p.m. That's the plan. And then it will be taken to Atrauli in Western UP's Aligarh district, where his hometown is. The cremation will happen tomorrow. It will happen at Bulandshahr, which is the neighboring district from Aligarh, and it will happen by the Ganga because the Ganga flows there. Mr. Singh's legacy, of course, just to talk about the most important aspect of his legacy, beyond the fact that he was a politician who perhaps straddled both the politics of religion and caste community identity, being an OBC himself. His most enduring legacy was the fact that he was the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh when the Babri Masjid was brought down in 1992, and that he remained unreservedly, non-apologetic about it, in the sense that he said that it was not his fault. He may have been the Chief Minister, but he had made all security arrangements, and that what happened, in his words, was the outpouring of the sentiments of crores of people. He was, of course, charged under a criminal case. And last year, a court in Lucknow absolved him and L.K. Advani, Murli Manohar Joshi, and many other BJP stalwarts of the charge of conspiracy to bring down the mosque. Mr. Singh had his run-ins with the BJP leadership also, in the 2000s at least. I think it was twice that he either left the party or he got very angry with the party. When he then came back, of course, into the fold, and his son is now a Lok Sabha MP, Rajveer, I think his name is Rajveer Diler. And so, all in all, his politics started, of course, with the raising of the Babri Masjid, and now that he's died, you have a situation where the Ram Temple is being built in Ayodhya. It will perhaps be ready in the next 3-4 years, and the UP elections are also due, so he's somebody who will, even in his death, perhaps play an important part in politics in the state that he became Chief Minister from twice in his life.